Alright, hello all, welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So today we are continuing on taking a look at the new EZA LR Super 17, of course showcasing him. So far, I don't know, I'm kind of mixed. He can look really good, like he can be a pretty good tank. I think his damage isn't as high as I thought maybe it should have been. But like he can also look pretty bad. It really this sort of condition he has, it's just like so awfully designed. It's really rearing its ugly head. As you know, the last time I did the Rose Zamasu fight, and there were several times where I just like could not get this, and then like he just gets demolished without it. So he wants to be on Android's target Goku, but the main Omega setup, I mean, I can have characters of that, but you have to butcher how Omega performs and the team in order for Super 17 to look good, is the issue. Super 17 can look good, but like, is he looking better than anyone I have to like take off the team? Or even is he looking good enough to I have to butcher Omega to do it? Like I don't know that I'd say he is so far. So I think this fight is really going to be like the kicker. Like, if he looks crazy against Gohan+Goten+Trunks, okay then, fair enough. But if he's just like not looking too good here, then you know, I'm not the biggest fan of him. So we'll see. We're gonna jump in though. We'll probably knock out most of the attempts. I'm not gonna say we'll knock out all of them, but a good decent bit of the attempts, and hope that he looks really crazy. I really want him to, but I don't know. He just feels so poorly designed. Like, he has strengths in his kit, but it's like you gotta fight to get to them. So it's, I don't know what they were thinking, honestly. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, so obviously we're gonna target Goten and Trunks here, 504,000. I will say, you know, at least his Rainbow Orb condition, pretty easy to get. I don't think it's like, I would have changed. I don't know what specifically. Like, there's a lot of issues I have with his kit, and I'll just go over them very briefly. So we're at 566 now from the Rainbow Key Sphere. He should have had defense on here, whether or not it's a stack, one turn, I don't know. And I'm not saying he needs all of these changes, but literally even just one of them would make him so much more better. So having defense here, right? This including GT bosses, this being uncapped or capped at like 3 times, or even being just guaranteed supers. Because I get what they were going for. Haha, funny, look, great. You know, because a great chance is 70%. Get it? Super 17, 70, ha 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 ha. Shut the fuck up. Whoever designed that, you're a fucking clown. And it's not, no, it's bad. I understand what they were going for, it sucks. Giving support to allies for like 2 turns for Rainbow Key Spheres obtained to sort of make up for the fact that you have to butcher the team. Like, just a lot of tiny changes and just like doing one of them. I can see throughout the kit that he should have had, but he doesn't. So, I don't know. We'll see how he looks. I think he should have been better, though. I really do. Now, thankfully, he's going to get hit quite a bit here before he attacks. So, there's one hit. And then Gohan supering. And now, mind you, we have 61% damage reduction for this. So, we'll see what we take. 174,000. Now, that is before Super 17 is really fully built up. It's also before he, like, supers, 23.9. But, you know, Gohan always supers before you super. And then that is the thing with Super 17. He's a character, that's another thing. 16 million. He wants to get hit a lot for all of his sort of attack and defense. Okay, I'm actually getting both the supers this time. I've had pretty bad luck with this. He wants to get hit a lot. You know, he wants to be like slot 1. I get the hidden potential, but it's normal. However, you know, he also is getting a lot of his defense from his SA effects. And, you know, for like a fight like this, I mean, he kind of needs it. Like, immediately. He doesn't have it. So I don't know. You know, I just he feels like all over the place. Like I don't. It feels like two different sort of people like designed him. Like I don't get it. I don't get why he's designed the way he is. I mean, maybe he'll look good though. I mean, he didn't take too much damage there, so maybe there's hope. Maybe, but it's also like it's the sort of, you know, he does crits, so I'll be able to get another 10% damage reduction from the other Omega, but that's about as like far, high, whatever you want to, you know, phrase it, up as I can get with him. So I don't have the most hope. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see though. Maybe he'll be crazy. Now, see, here's an issue. Like I have to run Super EZA Broly for the target Goku condition, right? But Super EZA Broly needs the fucking movie boss Floating Rage for his extra defense damage reduction. Okay, thankfully they're supering here, but like their AOE, I think I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe the play was to put him in slot 2 and put like Omega slot 1. But okay, he actually didn't take that much. I was gonna say I don't feel the most confident about his defense. But okay, maybe he'll do a little better than I thought he was going to, at least. Okay, and if I'm able to kill Goten and Trunks here, which I should be able to, that does, you know, that is pretty good. All right. I mean, if this team can still very competently clear Goten and Trunks, and well, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, I think that's really good. Now, I was not able to clear Rose Zamasu. Now, I'm not necessarily 85.2. Damn. I'm not necessarily going for the clears here, but like if I get them, you know, I will definitely take them. At the end of the day, I just want to see what Super 17 is actually doing. Okay, 52.8. I guess the support is actually helping Omega out quite a bit there. The 26% support from Super EZA Broly. I don't know, he was hitting pretty damn hard there. And then we'll hopefully get a hit of potential additional from Broly here, we'll see. And we actually do, huge. Okay, so Gohan's actually pretty damaged by this point. Now this is going to be the third turn. He starts to really build up, starting from the fourth turn, I believe it is. Let me see this real quick. Okay, so I've actually been hit 7 times. It's from the fourth turn, yeah. Now this active, so we're up to 1 million, and that's without the Omega support. This active, I'll save it. It's not like it's going to be really crazy. It does, you know, it does ultimate damage, lowers the attack and defense by 17% for 1 turn of the enemy. But like the thing is there, you know, we can't really lower Gohan, so it doesn't really matter here. I don't know. Let's see though. I mean, he's fully built up now, and you know we do have a stack. So let's see what his damage is up to. We're up to 1.1 mil. Go to turn. I mean, he could be pretty tanky here, honestly. We have 71% damage reduction, so he should look very good. And then obviously he gets the defense raise, the 100% phase 2 when receiving an attack. Double digits. Okay, 35.5. Now the thing is, I mean, Gohan really ramps up once you start to get into turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. That's where he really starts to look really tough. Okay, so we failed the first one, we get the second one, 23.9. I mean, this fight might be better for him to, like, look good. And I get the hidden potential again, but it's a normal. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I do also have 26% support, by the way, from Super EZA Broly. So that's worth pointing out. And mine only has 1 dude, so, I mean, he could still look a lot better, you know, if you have 3 dudes, so that is worth pointing out, too. Interesting. I don't know, we'll have to see. I mean, if once again, if he's clearing this pretty easily, that certainly makes me like him more. This is going better than I thought it would. I will say that. So I'll give credit where credit is due. Now, how good it'll be in the end, I don't know, but okay, I gotta pop the domain. Now, what to do here is the big question. Do I just, like, go for the Golden Frieza taunt and try and do a bunch of damage? I guess I could go for that and see if we could finish things off with 17. Let's do it. I don't think so. There's only 4 hits. Frieza's gonna get in. But maybe? Honestly, if I'm doing this, I might as well put Omega. Yeah. Here, let me cut away real quick, actually. Let me put Omega slot 2. I might as well if I'm doing it this way. I'm back. By the way, I just realized it's actually not even going to be 4 hits. It's going to be 3 hits, because Omega has the sort of attack rate, right? So, I mean, this isn't going to lead us to doing a lot of damage here, but... Well, from Frieza, but maybe having Omega have, you know, Frieza, like, with the legendary power, maybe that'll help us do damage? I don't know. He should be fine against the 204,000. Yeah, I mean, Gohan just does... He's crazy. I do not feel a lot of hope for 17. Super 17. I mean, we'll see. Another thing with him, he does get that 70% phase 2 attack and defense when attacking with 17 or more ki, or when activating the active skill. So if we pop the active next turn, which we're going to, that will also help him do a decent bit more damage. Well, a decent bit tankier as well, before actually getting hit, so that is worth pointing out. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe he could win it for us. I don't feel the most confident in that, but it's possible. And as long as he lives that super, I think we should just kill next turn in general. And we have Super EZA Broly, Omega, and Super 17. Now, I don't know how much damage his active is going to do, but we have the 2 stacks, so maybe it'll do a little bit at least. You know, the attack stacks can really boost the damage with the active skills. So, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens here. Does he have anything next to Broly? No, he doesn't. Alright, well, moment of truth. Let's do this.
Nobody can beat me when I'm Super 17. Prepare to die! Electro Eclipse Bomb!
Okay, I mean, they did some decent damage. 1.4. Is it going to be enough, though? That's the big question. Now, we have both of the Omega supports here. We're up to 1.5. And Super EZA Broly support. We have 71% damage reduction. Let's see what happens here. Oh, well, we also get another defense increase from receiving the attack, so... Alright, what do you got for a Super 17? Are you gonna tank it? Okay. 1.3, huh? Now, the thing is, it's hard to judge that because with Gohan, you know, the crits ignore a lot of defense. So I can't just say, okay, if I had him Rainbow, I'd live there, but I might have. It's not the worst damage, I guess, take from him. That is turn 5 Gohan. Okay, let me jump back in here.
All right.
I'm curious if we can get like a turn where like Goten and Trunks attack him. I mean, he doesn't look to be a bad option to bring into the fight at least. I mean, we died, but Gohan is just, there's barely anyone that can tank Gohan like that, so I can't even like, oh yeah, he sucks ass. You know, like I hate his design, but I can't dog on him for that, really. There's barely anyone that can tank that at all. Interesting, though. I mean, to be fair, that was also, like, our active skill turn. So he was just, like, about as defensive as I could have gotten him built up to. You know, especially with super easy Broly support. I mean, we had double Omega support. So 20% damage reduction. And with the phase 1 support from the Omegas, as well as from Broly, we actually had 122.8 there. We had 166%. Support phase 1. And he took 1.3. Like, I don't know that I call that good. I really don't know that I'd call that good. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to like him. I do. It's just like he wants to be a slot 1 character, but he's not really a slot 1 character. I'd also say I'm not the most impressed with his damage. If he was doing a lot more damage, I think I could maybe be a little more forgiving. He's not doing the most damage, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure how much I'm liking it. I really want to. And he's not like doing like horrible, but like it's just like he just came out. You know, that's the thing. Like this fight has already been out for a month, and it is the hardest fight in the game. I do expect it to be the hardest fight up until the 11th anniversary, and probably even several, you know, until like part 2 or something even, right? Like I do think it's gonna be the hardest fight for quite a while. I mean, we'll see if it is or not, but I don't know. Do I use the... Well, hold on, actually, I can hold on to the active from Frieza. He'd come back around on turn 5. And I could use that to sort of save Super 17, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Like, cause it, you know, it's funny. Like, isn't like, and I know like, Sin Shenron is like just fucking clearly a mistake because he's probably. I honestly might even like Sin Shenron more than like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's just fucking crazy. But like, damn, is like Sin Shenron better than him? Like you know, I think he might be. Damn. Super 17, come on, man. Like, it's just like he released in such a bad spot. It's like I want him to have a resurgence. I don't know. I feel like a big criticism about 2025 Dokkan that people can have, I think is very fair. I've been enjoying. Let me just start this out by saying this. I've been enjoying Dokkan more this year than ever before. I think, like, subjectively, this is my favorite year of Dokkan. And there's, you know, a lot I think that goes into that, but a big thing I do think so is the fact that I do content now. and that is new, relatively speaking. I mean, I know it's been about a year and a third of a year or so since I've started making Dokkan content, but I think doing the YouTube videos does certainly help me enjoy it some more. Because I've always been passionate about the game. I mean, there's been times with it where I've sort of fallen off a bit. 825,000. I think it was like the 5th or the 6th year, like that. There was like a 2 or 3 month period where I really did not play. I was like really into Legends. And I don't know. I just in general, I think I've been enjoying this year more than ever. I've been having a lot of fun with the 32.5. I see a lot of people are like just like seemingly like quitting or taking breaks or whatever with the game. I think a lot of people are just burnt out after playing the game for so long. You know, it's like, oh shit, I've been playing this game for 10 years or something. Me, I've been enjoying it more than ever. But I will say, I think a very valid criticism about this year is a lot of very like fan favorite anticipated EZAs, which EZAs are like the big stuff of the game, seem to have not been done justice. I'd say Super 17. I don't like he's decent, but I think he's gonna age out the next time we hit meta power. But he's decent. And it's just like you also have to like bastardize the team, so it's like, you know, like if Super Easy at Broly also ages out, then Super 17. Like it's a, unless this Part 2 LR is a, you know, some sort of like Hellfighter 17, Super 17 card that is like directly buffing Super 17 through links and through just in general support in the passive. Like I very much fear for this. I really do. And it's like, I'm not the biggest fan of his design. Like, Ginyu's EZA was not the best. Kaioken Goku's EZA was not the best. I think a lot of the Namek LR hate was a bit overdone at the start of the year. Certainly they're not in a good spot now, but I think it was overdone at the start of the year. I actually really liked them. Before and after, especially, they got their special equips. Then, you know, like, some of the anniversary LRs, and it's like, I don't know, there are definitely valid complaints about 2025 Dokkan, but it's just like EZA Zamasu fits right in with Super 17 too, where he did not have the best release. Now, in his case, he actually was really good on release, it's just like he didn't really have a home. And then by the time he got one the next year, they fucked up with the naming stuff, so they screwed him over. I don't know. We'll see. I think maybe he'll be on the level, on the tier list. I don't know. He'd be on the low end of it for sure, though, I think. Because I'm trying to think about, you know, this is my third and final like dedicated showcase from him. Obviously, I'm gonna still use him on more teams and such. But this is like the big final dedicated showcase for him. It's like he's not really blowing me away. I feel like he should have been more doing more damage. Like honestly, even if he was like stacking attack, like even that's another change. Like even if they don't make him more defensive, if he were stacking attack on his 12 key effects, I think even something like that would make me like him more, honestly. 906,000. He's not fully built up yet. But to that point, I think I do need to use Golden Frieza's taunt to live here, so. In fact, I know I have to use it. Like, we saw him in a better scenario and he died. So I'm using this just for him to live, so maybe we can see some more damage from him. Because this will be his third turn of attacking. So hopefully, you know, he's able to get some pretty good damage in here, at least. But I don't know. 30.2. Yeah, another thing is, like, when the Omega support falls off. Yeah, I don't know. He just doesn't feel strong enough to me. 20.6. I mean, to be fair, these are guaranteed crits. Once he gets pretty built up, they are guaranteed. Maybe even if he could do up to 3 supers, you know, there's 3 great champs instead of 2. I just feel like one change to his kit. I don't like all over the place. I can see where I'd like to make changes, but one change, and I think I'd like him a lot more. But in his current state, I don't know. He does not feel like they gave him justice. And we'll have to see once I get around to the tier list. I don't feel confident that he'll be top 15 level though. I really don't. You know, all I can do is like rate my experience with the character. So if he's looking really crazy for you guys, congrats. And if it's like an issue where it's just like because I don't have him rainbow. You know, like if I had him rainbow in that scenario, he would have lived or something before, where he took 1.3 mil. And he'd be doing like a lot more damage. I mean, that's fair. But I don't. So I don't know. I'm not liking him the most, though. Because it's like you have to butcher the damn team for him is the thing. Like, the only thing I can think of... Because I am... If we take a look at his kit, right? The way I'm running him... I am missing out on 50% phase 1. Which... So... When we're in the combat there, I have 300%. He could technically have 350%. The only thing I can really do that would make me potentially like him more would be build him full GT bosses, right? Just ignore this part that's very he needs this for his defense damn near. Like, ignore the defense and just like go full offensive. Like, because his defense isn't really impressing me the most. So maybe if I were just like build full GT bosses. Like, okay, fuck the defense. Let's see him like do crazy numbers. Maybe that'd be the angle. But the thing is it's only 50% phase 1. It's not like I'm talking about, oh, I'm missing 200% phase 1 and blah, 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 blah. Like, 1 Omega support is 70%. You know, super easy Broly support is 26%. It's not... Like, he's still doing around the same numbers when they have those up and when I don't have them up. So, I don't really think so. I think I am sort of building him the proper way that you really should to get the most out of him. But it's just like he was designed by a fucking donkey. So, it's... I don't know. I really wanted to like him more than this. Once again, I don't think like 1.3 mil is the worst damage to receive from Gohan there. But it is turn 5 Gohan. It's not even turn 6 Gohan. But it's also like that was the absolute best case scenario I could have gotten from him. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try and use him some more before I actually do the tier list. We'll see what I think of him. But I don't know if he's even going to be on it, to be honest. Yeah. That's very unfortunate. I don't think they did him justice, to be honest. He's just... You gotta really fight... Because it's like... If you think about it this way... I'm like knocking off, you know... Like... I have to take Extreme Strength Rose off of the team for him. Right? I have to take the Shadow Dragon Legion off of the team for him. You know? And it's... I don't know. It doesn't... The team is worse to make him look competent. Like, if he was solo carrying, like, he can't die, he's doing insane damage, he's doing insane support, but everyone else is looking worse, or I have to bring worse people, but he's doing all of that, I think that's fine. But he's not. So I'm making the team worse to make him look competent, but he's still getting fucking destroyed by these bosses. Which they are very hard bosses. A lot of people get destroyed by them, but it's like, I don't know. I think we really, maybe my opinion will change when we see the Part 2 LR. I'm not going to wait to do my tier list until then, because I don't even know if I'll be able to properly showcase whoever it is. Because they tend to choose like weird categories. Like if I go over to Dokkan Awaken, right? Let's go over to Awakening to LR, right? TN. Now TNs actually are pretty good, I'd say. Final trump card Earthling, kind of a little weird, but pretty good overall. Pycon, Otherworld Warrior Saviors. Like, who the hell knows if his leader skill, or their leader skill, or her leader, whoever the fuck the Part 2 LR is, who even know if I'm gonna be able to run it? Because it will be a yellow coin LR, so we'll have to see. But maybe 17 could look very crazy from the Part 2 LR. I don't know. That's still like 9 days away until they're released, in like 7-8 days till we know their details. So we'll see. But yeah, I think, in fact, probably actually 7 days away. I think it'd probably be the night of the 14th into the morning of the 15th for me is when we'll know their details. So I don't know, but I'm not gonna wait to do the tier list for that. Because I am recording this on the 7th. It's gonna go up later in the week, but I'm recording this on the 7th. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this one here. Let me know what you're thinking of Super 17 in general. I think he's decent, but you have to like really fight for him to look decent. And it's like you don't have to do that with everyone else, you know? And I don't think he's good enough offensively or defensively to warrant me changing my entire team build up for him. So I don't think they did a good enough job, personally. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.